In this video, I'm going to show you how you can generate a list of random numbers in Excel while ensuring that they aren't repeating. To do that, I'm going to use three functions: sequence, sort by, and rand array. So let's get started. So if you don't have a list that you want to generate random numbers from or sort, I'm going to start by using the sequence function to do that. So with the sequence function, we can specify how many rows we want to fill in, how many columns, a starting value, and a step value. So let's say I just want to fill in 10 rows of data, just fill in one column, and it's going to go through the numbers 1 through 10. But I could also adjust this to say I want to start at number 2 instead of number 1. It's going to do the same thing, increment by ones. That's the default. I could also say, jump by 3 values at a time. So set that step value to 3. So now it's adding 3 each time. So you can customize this list so that you're generating a list of values that you want to sort. Now you could also have more random numbers in here, or if you have an array that you want to sort, you can do that as well. But for this example, I'm using the sequence function just to populate a list of values. So what you could also do with this list is reference it if you're doing a lookup of values to say 2 relates to this value, 5 relates to this one, and so on. So that is my sequence function. So I'm going to insert a column here and just make it clear that that is from the sequence function. Next, I'm going to use the rand array function. And the rand array function is basically just like Excel's random number generator, except this time it produces an array of values. So again, I'm specifying 10 rows, 1 column. And what's important here is that my array is the same size as the one that I want to sort. So this sequence column is effectively my random numbers. These are the numbers that I want to sort, and this is what I want to sort them by. So that's the key thing to remember, is that when you're sorting by a different array, you want to make sure that the size is the same. I can't have this one being only 9 values and this one being 10. Otherwise, I'm going to get an error. But the purpose of this rand array function is to generate a random array of numbers, and these ones, doesn't matter what they are. It's just going to be for the purpose of sorting these values here. So this is the list that I want to sort. This one I'm going to sort them by. And because this works as a random number generator, essentially, anytime you do a recalculation on the sheet, these values are going to change. So you'll notice they're always updating anytime I make a change. If I just hit the delete key, I'm going to get a whole new sequence, a whole new array of numbers there. So if you want to do apply resort, it's really easy to do that. So now I'm going to put this all within my sort by function. And so how the sort by function works is it takes my array that I want to sort. So I'm selecting this list that I generate with the sequence function, and then I want to sort it by this rand array. So these random numbers. Now if I do that, now you can see my list has been resorted. And so anytime I click the delete key, I can have a different list. And so it's automatically going to change anytime I resort it. So as you can see, here's my default sequence. Here is what it looks like after it's been sorted. Now I don't need these multiple helper columns, and instead what I can do is just put this into one large formula. So for example, I can pull this formula, the sequence function that I've got here, put that into my sort by function and paste that right into there. Get rid of the equal sign. So it's going to create that array. And then for the array that I'm going to sort by, this is where I'm going to use rand array. And again, 10 rows, 1 column. So it's important to make sure that that range is identical. I do that. Now I've got my sort applied. Because if I change this, let's say to just 9 rows, now I'm going to get a value error because my array is not the same size. So it's important to make sure that if this is 10 rows, the other one is 10 rows as well. Same size in terms of rows and columns. And by doing it this way, it makes it really easy to just randomize this list and ensuring that there's not any duplicate values. So if you've got a list that you want to sort, you can populate a list using the sequence function, or if you've already got a list of numbers that you want to use, you can use that, and this will randomize the order to ensure you do not have any repeating values showing up. So obviously you can make this longer if you want. You just need to adjust this array to make sure that that they're the same size. But by doing it this way, you can apply a random sort to your numbers to ensure that there's no repeating values and that they're going to be randomized each time you do a recalculation. So if you like the list, you can save it as values, but if you just want to keep on randomizing it, you could just do that by triggering any calculation. By pressing the delete key, it's going to recalculate each and every time. So that's how you can randomize a list, giving you a random sorting of numbers based on just one single formula. So if you like this video, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more. Thanks for watching.